First and foremost, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honor to the elders, great millstone, and salutation to all the Akim on the highways and byways, teaching his work sincerely and faithfully. Um, this is gonna be titled "He is running out of time," right? Esau is running out of time. I'm gonna quote, I'm running out of time, and so is my life." That's Esau. Look at Esau. This is Esau, right? Because sooner or later, the chariots are gonna come, right? Esau and these other heathens try to set up a military, right? All right. Let's read a couple of these articles. U.S. Navy has more UFO videos, but will not release them. Here's why. Nah, there's no here's why. You're gonna just lie. You got a whole paragraph filled with lies on why you won't release them. See, Esau's full of it. Search for aliens, perhaps favorite pastime of people around the world. There have been thousands of UFO identified flying object sightings in the U.S. The U.S. till now, but the U.S. government has been silent on a majority of them. The UFOs have been dismissed as man-made planes, some weather phenomenon, and more. So look, he's already lying to you. Like I said, the first 7 lines is him lying. Look, that's all he does. This article, if someone really want to know about the UFOs, just open up the Bible. Watch one of our videos. You learn from Esau, especially the United States. You learn from the United States. Those type of Edomites, they're worse than the other. They lie more than the other Edomites lie. But if you're trying to learn about them, watch our videos, right? Or read the scriptures, right? The book of Ezekiel talks about a roll within a roll. A will within a will, Salaki. Esau ain't gonna tell you the truth. He's gonna lie. He already lying now. If someone, as soon as you see an article like this, now I'm gonna tell you why. It says, "Will not release them." Here's why. As soon as he's trying to explain to you why he won't release them, just don't even look at the article no more. He's just gonna lie to you. But the U.S. Navy released some videos in 2020 and said that it could not explain what was happening in those videos. The statement gave further impetus to those who strongly believe that aliens exist and are actively visiting Earth. Now it appears the U.S. Navy is in possession of more UFO videos. U.S. Department of Defense (DoD) prefers to not call them identified aerial phenomenon, but the Navy has refused to publish all videos in its possession. The reason? U.S. Navy claims that publishing all videos would harm national security. How are you harming national security if everybody in the world experiences them? I guess people in the other countries are also releasing. This doesn't make no sense to me. U.S. Navy statement came in response to the Freedom of Information Act file request. This request was filed by transparent site The Black Vault. The request was filed in 2020, just a day after the Navy released 3 UFO videos. Reply from the Navy has come just days ago. The release of this information will harm national security as it may provide adversaries valuable information regarding Department of Defense Navy operation vulnerabilities and or capability. Gregory Kaysen, Deputy Director of the Navy's Bio Office, wrote in a response letter, "No portions of the videos can be segregated for release." So I guess people are gonna find out Esau's defense system and all that. But Esau, your defense, you're already gonna get nuked. Everybody's on your back, right? So Esau's excuse was, they're gonna find out defense. No, that's a weak answer because they've been around for so long now, and you've been releasing a lot of them. So now all of a sudden you stopped. Let's say your defenses were like, you don't want your defense exposed, but there's so many more chariots than any other plane on the planet. Psalm 68 and 17, the chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in the Sinai in the holy place. So there's 20,000, even thousands of angels. So if you times that, I'm not good at math, but that's a huge number. 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them. So there'll be a whole fleet of angels coming. You ever watch the Independence Day, right? A whole bunch of chariots blasting at America, blasting at the world. But look, now you got Moab. Moab is trying to create a space station, a space military. Pentagon leaders discussed China's space ambition at classified meeting. Washington Pentagon leaders convened a key adversary group this week to discuss China's and Russia's advances in space and the U.S. military efforts to protect and retain access to its on-orbit assets. Undersecretary of Defense for Policy Colin Kahl said the classified September 6th and 7th meeting billed in an official notice as discussions of the adversary nations. Potential development of space weapons were also focused on China's increasing dependence on space for intelligence, data relay, and communications. Like the U.S. Call said during the September 7th Defense News Conference in Arlington, Virginia, China is doubled down on the use of space for war. It's difficult to treat China as the pacing threat and not having a conversation about space, he said. It's one of the domains where competition is fierce and the stakes are the highest. So Esau thinks he's going to rule space. Esau wants to be up there, Moab wants to be up there. Next thing, have Elam up there. Ishmael wants to. These nations think they're fighting for, like, damn, we're gonna have this. No, bro. You're not. Moab is not gonna be the next rulership. Russia's not gonna be the next ruler. Iran is not gonna make it. They all talking about how they're gonna. Israel the underdog, right? It's gonna be a shocker. Because we don't have a military, we don't got nothing. We're at the bottom. We're like a homeless person. What does the scripture say? Thou worm Jacob. Because we're a worm, you don't have nothing, right? Jake don't got nothing. Jake, the average Jake in the hood, all he's holding is a pistol. That's all he has. And he shoots it sideways. So Jake we don't got nothing. They probably have a pocket knife, right? Jake ain't that. He got himself a Toyota, Honda, right? We ain't got nothing. Esau got them Benz, Mercedes. Let me get the scripture. I'm gonna get Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. I'm just making it. And prevailed not, neither was there a place found any more in heaven. You're going to have Esau trying to fight the Lord and the angels, And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and the angels were cast out with him. So Esau is not going to be in power forever. And neither is Moab going to be in power, right? Moab's talking about he's going to be in space. Everybody wants to control space now, But it's not going to go like that, They're going to lose in World War III, and the Lord's going to set up the nation of Israel over all these nations. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power, the power of his Mashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Who's the accuser? The so-called white man Esau Edom. You go on the news, all you see is Esau talking about Jake. Jake stole this, or Jake is illegal. But what about the crime Esau committed? GMOs. The water supply. He turns off the water to Mississippi. There's brown water in Michigan, right? Which accused them before our power day and night. So Esau every day he's accusing Jacob something, And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death. Lord's willing, we're part of that number, So this is why Esau's rushing so hard to push this MOTB, Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devils come down unto you having great wrath, because he knows he has but a short time. Esau is coming down with great wrath because he see them chariots, right? Over cities of LA, over Chicago, over different countries in the world like Iran, China. So everybody's experiencing these so-called UFO phenomenon. But we know through the Spirit that it's all the chariots of the Most High. And and with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honor to the elders of Green Millstone, and salutations to all Yakim on the highways and byways. Till next time, I say Shalom.